Hello, my name is Roy Lauth, and I'm Vice President of Christmas in Newport. We're celebrating this year our 52nd year of Christmas in Newport and lots of fun events in Newport, Rhode Island.
Well, Newport is such a perfect Christmas time, one word, village. And there's really this magical feeling when you walk around, especially at night with the lights and the trees. And there's just something about it that just feels picturesque and perfect. So 52 years of Christmas in Newport. How have you built on the tradition? Where's this date back to and sort of established Newport as this destination during the holiday season?
It dates back to 1971. A woman named Mrs. Ruth Myers came to Newport as a result of her husband being stationed here with the Navy. And she saw Newport and the colonial homes and, the neighborhoods and envisioned this event that people would decorate their homes with simple white lighting, natural greens, and have a month-long list of events that were traditional, mostly traditional, and try to get away from the commercial part of Christmas in Newport and make it fun for everyone. And it's something for Newport, for the residents, but it also gives us the opportunity to invite everyone from all over the world to come here and share our Christmas traditions.
I think that's a really important aspect of it, something you said there, because I sort of led off as, hey, this is a destination type experience, and it is, but it's also a celebration of the island's own community. And that's something that is, it's really important, obviously. I mean, there's no other way to put it. It's essential for the community to have a town hall type of environment as often as they can. Talk about some of the activities and events that you have planned for this year.
Well, we have a lot of events that are on the calendar. If you go to christmasinnewport.org, you will get to the calendar, and you can search through the events. You can just browse, or you can there's a calendar there, and you can click on a particular day that you might be interested in doing something, and it will list everything that's going on for that day. So we've got some great events. Of course, every year we have our doorway decorating contest. Allows people in the community to take part in Christmas in Newport and decorate with the traditional themes. Today is actually the judging for that contest. And there will also be businesses that take part in this, but today's the judging, and I will know by about 2:00 who the winners are. So those will be up on our Facebook page, and I will list those, and I will also list all the entrants so that people can go around and see who decorated and who the winners were and decide for themselves what they like the best.
And today is Friday, December 9th. So we're recording this on a Friday. So whenever the viewers are watching it now, I suppose retroactively, they can go find out how this panned out.
Right, exactly. It will be posted on the Facebook page, and then we'll also send it out to all the press, and they can publish what they would like.
What other events do you have? I know you brought some books with you today.
I brought a book, and Christmas in Newport is made up of member organizations, and they generally sponsor and put on the various events. But Christmas in Newport has typically done one event per year. Usually we have house tours of private homes that are decorated for Christmas. We can't do it now because of COVID, and there's still this lingering issue with health issues. So what we came up with was Elizabeth Brooks, actually a member of our board of directors, came up with this program to do a reading of the Clement C. Moore's Night Before Christmas. And last year it was held in the park, and it's late in the month, and of course it gets pretty cold. So this year it will be held in the Colony House right at the top of Washington Square. And it's going to start at noon and go till 1:30, and every half hour there will be a reading of the Night Before Christmas, and I have a copy of it here. It's disappearing, but and this will be given out to all the children that come to the event.
Nice. Where did
And
that, was that donated by an organization or individuals?
it's Christmas in Newport is sponsoring it and has paid for the books. So there'll be a reading at noon, 12:30, and one at 1:30 in English. And then this year we've added a special at 1 o'clock, where we'll have a reading of the book, and it will be done in Spanish. And we also have the books. We found the books available in Spanish, so the kids who come that are bilingual or whatever can come and actually get one of those books and enjoy the story in Spanish.
That's amazing. The inclusivity aspect of it is so important because, again, going back to that, this is a forum for the island's residents, and
Right.
the more
And we have to reflect what the community is. Yes.
Exactly. So Christmas in Newport, you are currently wearing an elf hat, which is looks great, by the way, I must say.
Thank you.
What does this mean to you? I mean, what motivates you to get involved in this?
It's actually a family thing. My dad was one of the original founders of Christmas in Newport. He was on the board of directors, and his event was that he would sponsor the opening ceremonies for Christmas in Newport each year. One year he had a heart attack and he was in the hospital, and he called me and he said, "Could you go down and finish the planning? This is how the event plans out. And can you go down and actually be the MC for the event?" I'm a little bit shy, to say the least. But anyway, I was able to do it and pull it off and pull it all together. He did it a few years after that until he passed away in 1993. And that was when I took over, and I decided that since it was a Lauth that had originated the event, might as well keep it the tradition and keep it in the family.
52 years strong, Christmas in Newport. It's a magical experience, no question about it. Where can people, I know you'd mentioned the website and social media, give people sort of an overview again as to where they can find details about anything that's going on?
Well, we used to do a print calendar, and we don't do that anymore because the electronic media is so successful. So you can go on the Discover Newport webpage, discovernewport.org. You can find a link there for the Christmas in Newport calendar, or you can go to www.christmasinnewport.org. It will come up and it will say 52nd season of Christmas in Newport. Click on that. It will take you right to our webpage. And as I say, you can browse the events just by looking at the pictures and the titles, and you can click on them, or you can click on the calendar if you're interested in a particular day to see what's going on for that day that you're going to visit Newport. So there's a lot of wonderful, wonderful events going on.
Roy Lauth, Christmas in Newport. It's the most wonderful time of the year, right? 'Tis the season to be jolly.
And, and we also have to give a big thank you. At the bottom of Washington Square, there's a huge tree. It's not the official Christmas in Newport tree, but it decorates the bottom of Washington Square and just brings the whole downtown to life. And that tree has been sponsored for many years by the Preservation Society of Newport. And David Lees, who unfortunately passed away a few years back, used to coordinate that and make sure that it happened. He was on the board of directors of the Preservation Society. But we bring a bunch of people together, businesses actually, Casey Tree Service, and I can't remember the other ones offhand. But anyway, they come together and they bring trucks and they bring cranes and they set this tree up, and the lights go up, and the Preservation Society buys the lights, decorates the tree. It just looks fabulous down there.
Yeah, it really does. And it's just a special addendum to everything that's going on throughout the city, because you do get a flavor, whether it's on America's Cup or down on Thames, or certainly the mansions, and even on Upper Broadway with the lights and so on and so forth. But when you enter into Washington Square and you've experienced the big tree, and it just feels like, Newport is a city with village and sort of neighborhood stacked right on top of each other, and you can kind of just move through it. And it's a really special thing that tree and that experience connects different sides, if you will, of Newport.
I had a friend come down just last week. And he lives in East Greenwich, and they decorate up there, you know. And he came down, he rode down America's Cup Avenue. He said, "I just can't believe how beautiful it is down there." He said, "All the lights." He said, "It's just absolutely fabulous."
Yeah, it really is special. Hey, Roy, thanks so much for your time, and more than anything, thanks so much for what you do and bringing this really incredible event to the community, and again to everybody else who wants a destination experience to come to Newport, because it's one of those rare events that is, or at least more and more rare, that serves both the home base residents and sort of family, if you will, of Newport, as well as serves a greater calling card for the island as a destination experience. So it's kudos to you for finding that balance and preserving the essence of what 52 years strong is, this just awesome event.
That's it. Yes. So we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, or however you celebrate the holidays. Enjoy, and please come out and see the events, the concerts, and just take part in Christmas in Newport. You'll love it.
Thanks, Roy.